Welcome everyone, my name is Rigel and today I want to do a little bit of a shorter video because I want to talk about my plans for Eurovision 2024 and all the events leading up to it. Now, in case you don't follow me on Twitter, I'm actually going to be studying in Vilnius in the spring semester of 2024, so I'll be arriving in late January, I would say around the 24th or 25th of January, and the semester, the exams of the semester take place in June, so that's great. I don't have to do my exams while watching Eurovision and stuff, which is what I normally have to do over here. And yeah, so like I said earlier, I'm going to be arriving in late January, I would say around the 25th or 26th. And actually, for the first few days in Vilnius, I'm not even going to be living in the dormitory, actually, because that won't even be open, I believe, until the 30th. So, I'm actually going to be living in a hotel for a couple of days. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. But yeah, getting back on topic, for Eurovision, the first thing I want to talk about is pre-parties. I'll be going to at least two of them. The first one is Barcelona. I can never remember the names of the Spanish pre-parties, but I'm going to the Barcelona party, partly because Cornelia is going to be there, and I just want to catch Cornelia at any opportunity. Plus, of course, it's a pre-party, and actually, I have been to Barcelona, but it has been many, many years. I would say almost a decade, actually, since I've been there. But yeah, I want to go to the Barcelona pre-party, and I also want to go to the Amsterdam pre-party. I've got tickets for these two so far. Obviously, the Amsterdam pre-party is called Eurovision in Concert. And yeah, that's relatively closer to Vilnius than obviously Barcelona. But one of my Twitter friends, Bind, actually went there last year, and I don't know if they're going this year, but I am. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, so those are the pre-parties I'm going to. I want to go to the Poland Eurovision party, or the Polish Eurovision party, also known as PEP. However, according to some Polish Twitter friends of mine, the pre-party might not even be happening. So, oh well, what can we do? But if that does happen, I will try to get tickets for that as well. So if you're going to either of those pre-parties as well, you can try and say hi to me if you care. And then after that, I also will be going to some national finals. Now, obviously, I want to go to eUrOvIsIoN.lt, which is the new national final for Lithuania, but I have been told by Lithuanian friends that they don't really sell tickets for national finals for some reason, which begs the question, how do the audience get in? But yeah, if I can, I'll try to get tickets for the Lithuanian national final. And I'll also, I already have tickets actually for UMK, the Finnish national final, to take place in Tampere, and also Melodifestivalen in Stockholm, obviously. Now, those two I'm definitely going to for sure. And actually, one more that I want to go to is Luxembourg. The Luxembourg national final is actually taking place on the 27th of January, which, like I mentioned earlier, I'm arriving in late January in Vilnius, so it's only going to be like 1 or 2 days after I arrive in Vilnius that I'll be theoretically flying to Luxembourg to see the national final in Esch-sur-Alzette, which is a very lovely Luxembourgish place name. But anyways, yeah, I'm definitely going to the Finnish national final, the Swedish national final, and if possible, I want to go to the Luxembourgish national final as well. And obviously the Lithuanian one. So yeah, that's gonna be great. UMK especially, I'm super excited about that because the stadium is actually gonna be huge. So yeah, I'll definitely be very excited about that. in terms of other shows and concerts that I'm going to, so far I've booked one, and that is Cornelia, that is Cornelia Jacobs, in Malmö. She's actually going to have a show during Eurovision week in Malmö, which I guess kind of precludes her or excludes her from doing Melody Festivalen because it would mess up her whole tour. But anyway, she will be in Malmö for a concert during Eurovision week, so I definitely got a ticket for that, and yeah, that's all I've booked so far. But hopefully, I'll maybe be able to get another ticket for another Cornelia show. We'll have to see. You know, Lithuania isn't super far from Sweden. But yeah, those are the other shows that I'm going to be going to, and obviously I'm going to go to the main attraction, Eurovision 2024. But for now, unfortunately, I haven't got any live show tickets. In fact, technically speaking, I don't even have jury show tickets. The only reason I have them right now is because my good friend Fia, not the one from Germany, another Fia that I know on Eurovision Twitter, basically she was ahead of me in the queue, quite substantially actually, so she got me some extra tickets, and so now I have tickets for every single jury show. So or actually on the site is known as evening preview. The evening preview is the jury show, and the afternoon preview is just I believe a dress rehearsal. So yeah, I'm gonna be at the jury show, but like I mentioned in the What We Know So Far video, the second round of ticket sales will take place, I believe, on the 12th or 15th of December. I'm not sure. There will be reminders when that does happen, but yeah, when that does happen, I will try to get live show tickets because, you know, I might not be in Europe for the next couple of years, and so I want to make this experience count. So, yeah, as much as possible, I will try to get the live show tickets for Eurovision 2024. But for now, I'm definitely going to the jury shows, which is very, very exciting. In terms of accommodation, well, I don't have any right now. Like I mentioned, I will be living in a dormitory in Vilnius. However, beyond that, I have not booked anything. You know, a lot of my friends already booked accommodation in Copenhagen for Malmö because, you know, in case you didn't know, Malmö is very, very close to Copenhagen. It's quite literally like a 20-minute or 40-minute train ride. So, yeah, it's very close, and you know, because it's a little bit cheaper, some people are opting to live in Copenhagen for Eurovision 2024. Now, I might do that. I haven't decided yet, but for now, I haven't booked anything. Quite literally, other than the tickets themselves, I've not done any sort of like accommodation seeking or anything like that. I really should do that, but you know, for the time being, I have not done so. So maybe by the time I do that, I will you know, tweet whether I'll be living in Copenhagen or Malmö. We'll have to see. And then after Eurovision, what will happen, right? As I mentioned, my exams are going to be in June. So for June, I'm not going to travel anywhere. I'm going to take my, you know, exams, and then after Eurovision, actually after the exams, I mean, my semester actually ends basically on the 30th of June, so I'm allowed to live in the dormitory until the end of June, after which hopefully I'm going to be traveling around Europe a bit, mostly Western Europe, but obviously I'd love to explore a bit more about Eastern Europe as well. But yeah, I'll be going around, maybe finding Airbnbs or hotels. I haven't decided yet. There's still a lot of things I have yet to do, but you know, my goal is to live around a couple different cities in Europe, you know, for 2 months afterwards, because my first semester back in my current city right now starts in September. So yeah, that's that. So I'll try to spend as much as of my time possible in Europe for after Eurovision, and hopefully if any Eurovision adjacent artists are doing shows, maybe I'll hopefully get to see them live, for example. And in terms of videos, I'll be bringing this microphone over to Vilnius, so regular videos will continue. However, I will also try to do vlogs, and obviously my microphone is huge and heavy and bulky and everything, and it's not really practical to bring it around to Tampere, to Stockholm, to even Malmö, to be honest. So what am I going to do in the meantime? Well, the answer is simple. A couple of days ago, I bought this new microphone. It's called a Cavalier microphone, or sometimes just called a Cav. Basically, it's one of those that you clip onto your shirt, for example. However, I've seen a lot of people these days, they don't really use the clip. They just use the clip to like kind of hold the microphone in their hands. And I've tried doing that, and it works quite well. And unfortunately, the microphone has a lot of gain on it. That is, it's got a lot of, it picks up a lot of background noise, which could be desirable in some cases. For example, maybe if I'm in the arena during a live show and they announce like a qualifier, for example, that could be nice, but otherwise it's not super desirable. And unfortunately, I couldn't find a setting to turn down the gain, so you just kind of have to deal with background noise while I'm doing my vlogging. So yeah, I'll be basically just filming on my phone, to be honest, because I'm not like a huge photography or videography nerd. So I'm just going to be filming on my phone with this portable Cavalier microphone. And yeah, that's going to be my recording setup for my vlogs whenever I go abroad relative to Vilnius. And obviously I'll also do like a mini vlog when I do arrive in Vilnius. So that's going to be very exciting. I think the whole of the first half of 2024 is going to be very exciting. And if you're watching this right now, maybe you can say hi whenever I come and visit your city or something like that. Alright, quick update from early December, because I recorded this video back in November, but now I've also booked the accommodation because Fia and also another friend also booked at a particular hotel in Copenhagen, and I've also booked at that location, but I haven't really gotten the plane tickets yet. But yeah, so I'll be staying in Copenhagen for Eurovision 2024, but rest assured I will be spending a lot of time in Malmö as well. So as I'm recording this, we are a few days away from the resale, I believe, or the second round of tickets, and hopefully what I'm trying to get is the live show tickets, and we'll see how that goes. And maybe if this video isn't out by then, maybe I'll update you, or maybe I'll just do it in the comments. So yeah, with that said, that's my basic plans for Eurovision 2024 and also the events leading up to it. Hope you enjoyed my commentary, I guess, and you'll like this video. If you did enjoy, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss my upcoming content, which obviously includes the aforementioned vlogs, and I'll see you next time.